Vanakkam my friends, how are you? Welcome to one more long format yoga video. The intention of my to offer such videos is for you to do yoga in the comfort of your own house or your own space and in your own time. One of the reasons as I was mentioning, this videos, it helps you to do yoga in the comfort of your own house, but also as a social being, as people who are as our social being, also use this opportunity to bond with others. For example, use this video so that you can do yoga with your friends, family, and you can get together so that you can watch the videos together, because I don't normally offer the long format live sessions yet. So in future, we really don't know. But as of now, I hope these yoga videos is helping you to have a consistent practice. With that introduction, bringing our hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer position in front of your heart, thanking yourself for being here. And let's begin and end sessions with an Om, inhaling. Bringing the hands to the third eye, the seat of intuition between your eyebrows. Bringing the hands to the level of our heart, preparing your palms. And bring the warm palm to your closed eyelids for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently releasing the hands, back straight, head straight. And we are going to open our eyes, and we start the yoga class today with some nice eye yoga. Keep your nose centered and you move your eyes to look to the right, moving your eyes to look to the left, looking right, looking left, looking right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, one more right, one more left. Close your eyes. Releasing the hands, and we are going to looking up, looking down, looking up, looking down, looking up, looking down, up, down, up, down, up, down. One more up, one more down. Close your eyes. Releasing the hands, and we are going to go for diagonal movements of eyes by looking right up, diagonally move to left down, diagonal up, diagonal down, diagonal up, diagonal down, diagonal up, diagonal down, diagonal up, diagonal down, one more up, one more down. Close your eyes. Releasing the palms, and we go for the other side. Left up, diagonally move to right down, diagonal up, diagonal down, diagonal up, diagonal down, diagonal up, diagonal down, one more up, one more down. Close your eyes. And gently releasing the hands. And now the last of the eye yoga is to rotate our eyes by looking right up, left, left down, down, right up, and you continue to rotate 5 to 6 times in this direction. In Auroville, this international town that I belong to, we have Yarokia, a school for perfect eyesight, where we offer many eye yoga techniques. So please do join us here in Auroville to explore many such possibilities. And also, enjoy a healthy, happy eyes so that you can use your technology for longer period. Close your eyes when the time is right. Rub your palms and bring the warm palm to your closed eyelids for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the hands, and we go for the other side. Left up, up, right up, right, right down, down, left down, left, left up. And you continue to rotate your eyes 5 to 7 times in this direction. For me, just doing eye exercise is one amazing form of yoga that you can do every day, and it can be done anytime. It is not that I have to do it in a very specific time. You can do this in the desk. You can do it when you are having any free time. And we are going to cup our palms and stay there for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the hands, and we bring the focus to our neck by looking up. Chin to the chest, looking up, chin to the chest, looking up, chin to the chest. Next time when you look up, gently open your mouth, relaxing your jaws and stretching the neck muscles. Chin to the chest, frown your face, open jaw, frown, open, frown, open, and frown. Neck to neutral position, and we are going to twist our head to look to the right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, one more right, one more left, neck to neutral position, and we are going to rotate our head by bringing the chin to the chest, right ear to the right shoulder, drop your head back, left ear to the left shoulder, and chin comes down, and continue to rotate 5 to 7 times in this direction. Bringing in the mobility to the neck, stretching your neck muscles, face muscles, and also strengthening them by using the weight of your head as a way of stressing the muscles. And we reverse the direction when the time is right. And we bring the neck into neutral position. We are going to bring the right hand on the right side of the face, press the head towards the left and resist with the muscles to the back of your neck to keep your chin gently tucked in, increasing the strength of your neck muscles. By giving a gentle stress, we are increasing the strength. By going through the stress of a chisel, a boulder becomes a sculpture. So by giving stress to our neck muscles getting stronger. Reverse the side. You feel, if you like, bring the fingers to the back of your neck and feel this muscle getting stronger. We call this in calisthenics isometrics, where we are getting a constant stress, a constant pressure, constant load, so that we can get stronger. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we wanted to interlock the fingers to the back of your head, tuck your chin in, straighten the back of your neck, push the head forward and resist with the neck. Basically stretching the back of your neck for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hand in front, press the head back, especially with the protrusion of neck with our social media and phone. It's good to reset our neck and enjoy the stress. And from here, slide the hand on top of your head, bring the other hand on top and gently press the head down. We call this simple headstand to bring some pressure to your head so that you can move your craniosacral fluid and release the stress that get accumulated in the physical aspects of the brain. and also to let go of things that no longer serves us. Releasing the hands, and we are going to start warming up by elevating your shoulders, depression, elevation, depression, elevate, depress, elevate, depress, elevation, depression, elevate, depress, elevate, depress, one more elevate, one more depress, interlocking your fingers, and we are going to rotate our wrist from our strong hand to our weak hand, and our weak hand to our strong hand, and you are going to make a wave from our weak hand, strong hand to our weak hand, and your weak hand to your strong hand, and from here stretching the hand out, opening the back of your scapula and trying to open the triceps back muscles, and stack the spine on top of each other and try to bring the hands behind your head. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin comes down and hand comes down, taking the spine out of its alignment, opening your back muscles, and try to bring the hands behind your ears. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin comes down and hand comes down. We are going to warm up the rest of the hands by moving our fingers. You can keep the elbows closer to your body, and so you look at your fingers. When was the last time you looked at your fingers, your knuckles, your finger joints? And we are going to make a fist and rotate your fist in one direction. Yoga is a very nice way to connect and look and observe your body. Once you observe your body, you have a possibility to observe others and help them to help to be a mirror to them. Especially when you're a yoga practitioner, you can always be a mirror to others to understand where they are. And we are going to go for radial deviation and ulnar deviation, one aspect of wrist that many people have forgot. For 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. With the elbow, I close, stretch my hand a bit, open my elbows, warming up my elbow joint. And from here, we are going to bring the hands on the fingers, and I'm going to open my shoulders in one direction and in counter direction. And from here, I'm going to release the hand down, and I start warming up my legs. And I open my leg out, gently moving my glutes, bend my right leg, bring it on top of my left thigh, and I grab my toes and I rotate my ankle in one direction and counter direction. Point the toes, flex the toes, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. One more point, one more flex, and I'm going to lift my leg up, bring it to the inner crease of my opposite hand, gently move my glutes, and I gently open my hips for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sending that leg out. I wanted to bring focus on my knee for 7, 6. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. 3, 2, and 1. With knee locked, and I wanted to move only my ankle for inversion and eversion. And I'm going to rotate my ankle in one direction and counter direction. Now keep the back straight, thigh to your chest, and see if you can release for Ardha Half Padmasana, Navasana for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretching this leg out, moving your glutes gently, preparing for the other leg. Bend the left leg back straight, warming up the knee, and that helps us to warm up our hamstring and calf muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we are going to hold the knee and inversion, eversion at the level of your ankle. Point the toes, flex the toes, and you are going to rotate your ankle in one direction and counter direction. And from here, hold the leg on your thigh and we go for Padmasana. Padmasana, I always telling Padmasana today, it's Navasana for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Bend that leg at the level of your knee, bring it to the inner crease and gently open your hips. Drop the foot on top of your other thigh, grab your ankles and rotate your ankle. I'm just doing few things for novelty, just changing the order that we are doing things so that your mind is not feeling it as a repetition and we feel it as a practice. The intention is always to stay in this practice mentality than repetition mentality. What is the difference between practice and repetition? Practice is when you are 100% present, and repetition is mindless, just repeating the same again and again and again. And from here we are going to keep the hands to your place, to the side of your glutes. Try to keep your back straight. If you needed to bring the hands back, you are welcome to bring the hands back, and we are going to lift the right leg up, left leg, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Release the hands to the back. For beginners, you can keep the fingers away like this. If you can keep the fingers forward, is good. Side is also good. Bend the leg and you lift your hips up, and we are in tabletop for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Drop your vision, drop your hips and stretch the leg out. Moving your glutes, you can stay in the position as before, or you can bring the hands to the level of your knee or in the direction. Try to keep your back as straight as possible, and we are going to lift the right leg up, left leg for compression core strength for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Release the hand. Maybe this time you see if you wanted to keep the fingers down, bend the leg, and we wanted to lift our hips up, warming up our wrist, warming up our elbow, strengthening your lower back and glutes for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Drop your vision, drop your hips, stretch the leg out. Hand position in position 1, position 2, or you go a bit more deeper as well, and we go for compression core strength for 15, 14, 13. Core is a very important set of muscles that you need to work on almost every second day, and it looks like we are doing a core focused flow today. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And then this time we can keep the leg straight. It's not my favorite pose for inclined plane, but again, it's not about being favorite or not favorite. It's about if we can go for strengthening our body by being uncomfortable in a discomfortable place. Drop the chin, drop the glutes down. From here, we are going to go into all four. Inhale cat. So we are going to go for warm sun salutation, and every sun salutation in the beginning we are going to come for a seated position, and we are always trying to come up. It's kind of a different flow that I normally used to. And again, we don't want to do anytime you don't want to do anything, injury free practice is a very important step. And we are going to start by lifting the left leg up and releasing the opposite hand out, increasing the strength of your core muscles for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You can only stay here or exhale. Exhale. Hand comes down, drop the knee, move your hips and pelvis in no particular order, and we prepare ourselves to go for the other side. Right leg goes out, Left hand comes up. You can only stay here or exhale. It's like crunching your abdominis muscle. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand comes down, drop your knee, move your hips and pelvis in no particular order, preparing ourselves for the first plank of the day. Where we do that, before we do that, we stretch our right leg, warm up our calf muscles, and especially as you can see, it's kind of the peak winter season for us. We have this cold weather. In a few minutes, you will see that the sun will come out. But now, as of now, I feel a bit more stiff. So I am warming up all the body parts of my so that I have enough heat, and the internal heat that we have is at the core. So by going planks, you are warming up your body on a cold weather like this. Bring the shoulders on top of your wrist, bring the heel on top of your toes, and send the other leg out to keep the glutes engaged, protracted shoulder, and we are going to stay in this plank position, which will be we will be doing at least 5-7 versions of this. I don't know how many flows through me today, because as you know, I normally not the one who plans the class. I just allow myself to be an instrument of the divine, so that what needs to flow through me will be flowing through me. Knee, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your dog. And from here, walk your legs to the top of the mat. And gently grab your opposite elbow and gently bounce forward. Micro bend your knees, ragdoll yourself one vertebra at a time, and come to a standing position of your choice. And as you know, I love you know my love for sun salutation. So toes touching, heels touching, or legs apart, or whole foot apart. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, flex forward. Inhale, right leg back, drop your knee, opening your psoas, and we stay here for 5. You can also gently pulsate your hips to open your quadriceps muscles. 3, 2, and 1. Tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, send the other leg back into a plank. Because it's a core focused work, you're going to stay a bit more longer on the plank holds. You decide how long you can stay. And in the stressful core work, we wanted to breathe longer and deeper. Drop your knee, chest, chin. Slide yourself into a cobra. Tuck your back toe. Lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, other foot forward. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, Samastiti. I have something under my mat, and we are going to go for the left side. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, flex forward. Inhale, left leg back, gently pulsating to open your psoas and quadriceps of the left foot. Tucking the back toe, lifting the back knee, send the other leg back. The intention for me is to stay here for 1 minute. And in this 1 minute, breathe longer and deeper. Anytime if you need to drop your knees, you're welcome to drop your knees. Have a smile. And especially if you're in a camera and you are stressed, we really need to smile so that we can mask the pain and suffering that we are going through. Beautiful. Knee, chest, chin. Slide yourself into a cobra and go for a baby cobra to start strengthening your lower back, because core and back muscles go hand in hand. See if you can release the palm and staying there for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the palms, tuck your back to, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, other foot forward. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, flex forward. Inhale, right leg back, and we are going to pulsate our hips forward and back. This is something that I cannot do a class without, because I see all of us are sitting a lot. One of the biggest problems of health issues is the long sitting hours, and that reduces the length of the hamstring, and that changes the alignment of your pelvis. So by doing simple mobility work like this can help us to have a nice hamstring. When the time is right, push the hips back, start wriggling the leg and bring the chin towards your knee or in the direction for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, halfway head up, slide your leg, push your hips forward, plant your palms, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, send the other leg back into a plank. Here we wanted to add some stress to our plank by see if you can bend your right leg so that your core needs to balance the uneven body, and we are going to see if this can help you to improve your core strength for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knee, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Now from cobra you are going to drop the up body in, slide the hands down, and we are going to lift the opposite limbs off to strengthen your lower back. And we are going to do this by lifting the right arm and left leg, and the opposite. 7, 6, 5. When you're opening the body, you're inhaling. When you're closing the body, you're exhaling. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide the hands to the level of your chest, tuck your back to, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. To for a counter pose, we are going to lift the right leg up to the sky and stay there for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swing the right foot forward, other foot forward. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, flex forward. Inhale, left leg back, and we gently start pulsating our hips forward and back. And we are going to keep the hips back, straighten legs, and you wriggle your legs. And we bring the chin towards your knee or in the direction for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, halfway head up. Exhale, push the hips back, plant the palms, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, send the other leg back. You can only stay here or you lose your left leg, and we stay in this modified plank pose for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the foot, knee, chest, chin, cobra, cobra, dropping your upper body, stretching the hand out, and we are going to go for all limbs raising, and we wanted to see if we can hold the body or hold the limbs at the top at the 7th one. So we are going to stay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hand comes down, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog, left foot forward, other foot forward, inhale, arms up, arch back, exhale, samasthiti, inhale, arms up, arch back, exhale, flex forward, inhale, right leg back, holding your breath, other leg back. Now we see if we can lose our right arm. So bring your left palm to the center and see if you can lose your right arm like this and hold it here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the palms, adjust your palms, knee, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Where is my cobra? I slide my elbow and I go for a nice Sphinx pose for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your upper body down, slide the hand to the level of your chest, tuck your back to, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg goes up, bend your knees, stack your hips, looking under your armpit for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Square your hips, swing the right leg between your palms. Exhale, other foot forward. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, samasthiti. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, flex forward. Inhale, left leg back, folding plank. You can only do this or bring the right palm to the center and release your left hand and hold your plank in one arm for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant your palms. You know my mantra, progress over perfection. We are going to release up lower body down, go for a nice Sphinx. And if this is where you stay here, or if you have a possibility to go a bit more deeper with your lower back, you can go for seal pose for staying there for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your elbow down, drop your upper body down, slide your hand to the level of your chest, tuck your back to, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes up, bend your knees, stack your hips, looking under your armpit. The beautiful sun has come out and also my body is getting warm. It's a beautiful time. Square your hips, strengthening the left foot forward, other foot forward. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, samasthiti. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, flex forward. Inhale, right leg back, holding your breath. Other foot back. Now we wanted to go for side obliques, and that is why we tried the one arm plank before. See if you can bring the right palm down, drop your right heel, and see if you can bring the shoulders on top of your wrist, and you go for side plank or Vasishthasana. You stay, keep the hips as high as possible, and we stay here for 20, 19, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your vision, drop your toes, vinyasa of our own style. And if you can come to upward facing dog, stay in upward facing dog to release your lower back. You look at your right shoulder, left shoulder, downward facing dog. We are going to lift the right leg up to the sky, bend your knees, and we are going to rotate our hips 5 times in one direction and 5 times counter direction, and swinging the right foot between your palms, other foot between your palms. Inhale, arms up, arch back, exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms up, arch back, exhale, flex forward. Inhale, left leg back, holding your breath, other foot back into a plank. And to be on the camera, I'm just going to go to the other side, and we are going to bring the left palm to the center, bring the shoulders on top, left heel and left palm in line, and see if you can lift your hips as high as possible. Ensure that the shoulder is on top of your wrist. The vision is anywhere that gives you comfort, and we stay here for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, drop your vision, plant your palms, vinyasa of our own choice. Inhale up, exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg goes to the sky, bend your knees, rotate your hips in one direction and counter direction. Swinging the left leg between your palms, other leg between your palms. Inhale, arms up, arch back, exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms up, arch back, exhale, flex forward. Inhale, right leg back, holding your breath, other leg back, vinyasa of our own choice. Inhale up, exhale, downward facing dog. We are going to go for wild thing, a very nice back bend, and when there is a nice strong core workout, I always suggest you to do a very nice back bend asanas as well. Lifting the right leg, bending the legs, squaring your hips, and drop. Most importantly, bring your right shoulder on top of your right wrist, and then lift yourself up for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your vision, bring the leg up, vinyasa of our own choice. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, right foot forward, exhale, other foot forward. Inhale, arms up, exhale, Samasthiti. Let's do wild thing on the other side, and we continue other plank, and we start our cooling down. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, flex forward. Inhale, left leg back, holding your breath. Other leg back, knee, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes to the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hips, bring the right shoulder on top of your right wrist, and we go for wild thing on this side. dropping the vision, vinyasa of our own choice. Inhale up, exhale down, left foot forward, other foot forward. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, right leg back, holding plank, vinyasa of our own choice, and we meet in a nice Sphinx position. And from the Sphinx position, bring your right elbow to the inside. Ensure that your right shoulder is on top of your wrist, your right elbow, hip, and your right heel are in line. The top leg can be in a place of comfort. If you're a beginner, you can lift yourself up like this. You can keep the leg like this, or you can bring the toes leg on top of each other and you lift yourself up and you're going to look into the sky, and we stay here for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, and again these are just numbers, my friends. Any number is a good number. Have a smile, breathe longer and deeper. See if you can go one extra breath. Drop the vision, drop the hips, and gently bring the glutes down. Move your glutes in no particular order. Bring the hands to the level of your chest. Tuck your back too. Lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Swing the right foot forward. Exhale, other foot forward. Inhale, arms up. Arch back. Exhale, Samasthiti, left side. I'm going to change the direction so that I can be in the camera. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, flex forward. Inhale, left leg back, holding plank, vinyasa of our own choice. Inhale, drop your body down because we need to go into Sphinx. And from here, bring the left hand in, shoulders on top of your elbow, elbow and wrist heel in line, and you lift our hips up for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, drop your hips, and we go for a nice Sphinx to release any strain from the lower back. Tuck your back too, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, exhale, other foot forward. Inhale, arms up, arch back, exhale, Samasthiti. I can feel my core already, a nice core work, and also I had a very good back bend as well. So I'm going to continue for a few more core work, and we start our cooling down. Toes touching, heels touching. This is, we are going to go for the one-legged variation of the pose, and we all meet in downward facing dog in your own way. And I'm going to do this on right leg by lifting the right leg up. Bring the shoulders on top of your wrist and bring the right knee to the top of your right armpit, and you stay here. Enjoy core work for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the leg up. You're going to bring the right knee to your left elbow, and we hold it here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg comes up. Swing the right leg between your hands. Exhale, other foot forward. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, Samasthiti. And we are going to go for the other side. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, flex forward. Left leg back, other foot back. Vinyasa of our own choice, downward facing dog. And we are going to lift the left leg up to the sky, bring the shoulders on top of your wrist and keep the right knee very close to your left knee, close to your left armpit, and we stay there for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Coming up, left knee goes to your right armpit or elbow for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Coming up, swing the left leg between your hands, other foot between your hands. Inhale, arms up, arch back, exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms up, arch back, exhale, flex forward, right knee back, left knee back, and in all four, moving your hips and pelvis in no particular order, preparing ourselves mentally for Navasanas, and then Ardha Navasana and lying down, leg raisings, inversions and cooling down. Find yourself in a nice seated position, back straight, head straight. You can start by grabbing the back of your thigh and lifting the legs off the mat in a nice Navasana for 7, 6. Yesterday I was having a group of people from Bombay. I was teaching them, and then they mentioned that my Sanskrit names are more anglicized than anybody, and it makes sense. I come from a Tamil tradition where Sanskrit was not part and parcel of our growing up, and instead of pretending that I'm very good in Sanskrit pronunciation, I'm learning to pronounce it correctly. In Auroville, we have Vidyamande, which is a place to learn Sanskrit as well. So if you come to Auroville, there is always things that is can be learnt. So that is, it's a place of unending education and a place of constant youth. You are welcome to bring the right shin in front, hug yourself, and we are going to go for the second round. You continue with the same, you kind of do the same, or you stretch the leg and you keep, we are still holding the back of the thigh but with a straight leg. If this is not possible, you go to this. If this is also not possible, keep one leg down. Beautiful. Left shin in front, and this time we are going to do a bit of an advanced version where we are going to go with the without the arms if that is available and possible. Bring the leg in and we see if you can do this. If you need to hold the back of your thigh, you know that you are welcome to do that. And we are going to hug yourself. And the last time, we are going to bring the leg in and stretch the leg out. And we go for Navasana for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Gently drop down on the mat and prepare ourselves mentally for Ardha Navasana of both poses. You are going to lift the upper body and lift the legs off the mat and see if you can keep the hands to the next to your thighs. You can always drop the palms down, and we do stay here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. I don't know about you, I already can feel my core. I feel the sweat in my body. Two things: the outside heat from the sun is increasing, the inner heat from my core is increasing. So it's like warming myself up from both the aspects of things. We are going to go for one more round of Ardha Navasana, and we are going to come up and you hold it here for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Bend your knees, bring the hands like a cactus and drop your knees to both the sides to release any stress and strain from your lower back. And we are preparing ourselves mentally for leg raisings. Keep the foot there. Use that foot to lift your glutes. Bring the back of your palm under your glutes to support your lower back, stretching the leg. And we wanted to lift the right leg up to the sky, left leg up to the sky. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend that leg at the level of your glutes, lift your glutes, releasing the hands and drop your knees to one side, your knees to other side. And preparing ourselves for both leg raisings. Lift the glutes, support the lower back, stretch the leg out, and we are going to lift the legs up. 20, 19, and 1. Gently releasing the hands, dropping the knees to one side and the other side. And preparing ourselves gently, slow down our body and mind. And we start by doing figure 4 stretch. Bring the right leg on top of your left thigh. Right hand goes from the inside, interlocking your fingers at the level of your shin, and keep hugging yourself. And enjoy your mind and body to relax this nature. Core work is and happens by stressing our body. One of the days I gave a talk on stress and mental health. Stress is mandatory and important. Change of legs when the right time is right. And as we continue our conversation, but chronic stress is what we don't want. We want an impetus, we want a challenge, we want a bit of a stress to find who we are, what we are capable of. But a chronic stress leads to a lot of physical, mental, and spiritual health issues. One of the ways that we can stress on the spirituality is questioning our purpose and need. We are going to go for one more round of both leg raisings for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 12. Bend that leg, release the hand, drop your knee to one side, drop your knee to other side. And from here, we are going to go for shoulder stand, Sarva Anga Asana. And from there, drop yourself into Halasana. Drop your knees. Stand one more time. And from here, reverse the direction of your fingers if that is possible. We wanted to drop into bridge pose if that is possible. Otherwise, unwind yourself and go for a nice bridge pose, because we did a very nice core workout. So it's a good play time to enjoy a bit of a back bend. As you can see, I'm holding my hips, as if this is not possible, you can always use a block under your glutes to enjoy the stretch, and see if you can stretch the leg out. Walk the legs down, drop the hips down, move your glutes in no particular order, and through Ananta Balasana, happy child. You find yourself in a nice Shavasana. Pause the video if you think that there is some pose that will make this practice complete for you. Some of you would like to go for headstand or any other pose like full wheel, full bridge, and enjoy this Shavasana. Keep lying down. As the sun is directly in my face, I can feel the joy of, especially the morning sun is very good for vitamin D production. So sunlight definitely helps us in many ways. If you are in the comfort of your own house, feel the inner sun, the heat that you produced at the level of your core. And this sun, this core, this heat source is available for you anytime. When you push yourself a bit, when you challenge yourself a bit, when you stress yourself a bit, the inner sun comes out and warms you and makes you to show up. Today's class was a core focused class, and we did some counter poses of back bend. So when a stress is coming, instead of suffering in imagination, use it as a way to strengthen yourself. A challenge gives us more knowledge, more education than any theoretical book that we can read. Every challenge is one chiseling, taking things that no longer serves you and gives you the core of who you are. A big stone boulder core is a beautiful statue of the divine. So you take out things that no longer serves us. What remains is the core and essence of who you are. And sometimes it's difficult for us to be truthful to who we are, because the veil of Maya, the veil of Sambar rice in my case, the veil of life closes, wheels you from the truth of who you are. When we remove that wheel of Maya, when you remove the sambar rice, the fat, the unnecessary gathering, what remains is the core of who you are. And enjoy that being you, the ever eternal, ever young, ever youth. And in that thought, come to a sitting position in your own way. You can wriggle your toes, move your fingers, rotating your head towards right, on left. And if you are in a sitting position, take your time to arrive there. And let's begin and end sessions with an Om. Bring your hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer position in front of your heart. And let's go for inhale and Om followed by Tri Shanti. Inhaling. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bringing the hands to the third eye, the seat of intuition between your eyebrows. Bringing the hands to the level of our heart, preparing your palms. And bring the warm palm to your closed eyelids for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you, my friends. Today's class is a very classical class that I do. I focus on eye health, I focus on neck health, and I focus on one of the body parts. And a class like this can be repeated again and again and again, and it becomes practice when you are putting your mind and soul into the practice. And that can happen when you start feeling the effect of the poses, especially after a core work. You can start feeling the core, you can start feeling the tightness, you can start feeling the firmness. And especially women just after pregnancy, after childbirth, a core class is really, really important. That can bring you back to who you are, because it's take out things that no longer serves you. I hope you enjoyed the class. As usual, I just went with the flow. Yeah, join me here in Oroville and also in Bali, where I offer long retreats and teacher trainings, so that you can enjoy this nature and be a part of change. And the change that I want to bring to people is health and happiness. And I hope I am successful in that mission in this video. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit this notification button so that I can reach out to more people. And in that thought, Nandri Vanakkam.